Hey, Scarefest fans, my hair is truly outrageous. Hold on. Don't want to upset Wes. There we go. Anyway, we'll get that under control. My hair's just getting bigger. This week's movie was a chore. It was hard to watch, and it sucked so bad. How bad did it suck, Joe? Well, I can't say because this is a PG-13 show. This week's movie is called Dampyr or Dampyr, however you want to say it. And it's based on an Italian comic book of all things, which is different to me. And it's on Netflix, came out in 2023. It's a kind of a big movie. It's shot in English and Italian, but the Italian's a little dubbed. It's weird. So this terrible movie called Dampyr, based on an Italian comic book, like I said. The opening's okay. Somewhere back in the day, these nuns are trying to have this lady help her birth a baby. She's, of course, having a hard time. And there's some sort of demon vampire out there they're trying to stop because you think it's his son, but it's not. And you find out all this stuff later. And they're trying to stop it. Cut to several. The opening, kind of okay. Kind of okay. I enjoyed it. It's kind of my old kind of thing. Cut to, I don't know. It takes place in the 1990s. I don't know when that scene takes place because you never kind of explains. And it takes place during the Balkan War in the Balkans. And these soldiers are out and they get attacked by vampires. And then we start to follow another character named Harlan. And Harlan's the little boy, and he goes around with his buddy, who's a con man, faking to rid town of vampires through the Balkans. However, he actually has vampire blood, and he is something that we call as a Dampyr or Dampyr, who can actually kill vampires because he's half human, half vampire. And there's a other great vampire, the one that tried to kill him with his baby, who's now trying to kill him, but he's trying to make him chase him. It makes no sense. If this sounds confusing to you, it's because it's confusing to me too. It's not good. And worst of all, and I get that it's based on an Italian comic book, which I've never read. Maybe the comic book's amazing. I don't know. I only eat Italian. So it may be easier to understand if you've read the comic, but as a just general movie person, Dampyr is damn near unwatchable. Okay. He finally fights the big baddie at the end. Of course, he wins, yada, yada, yada. I don't know why he just basically chokes him out. Some of the dialogue in this is just dreadful. I mean, it was written by Mrs. Johnson's third grade class, as my friend James Thomas would say. It's just dreadful. And then they set it up for a sequel. I hate it. Some movies did that correctly, some not. It's just set up for a sequel. So should you watch 2023's Dampyr on Netflix? No, not unless you just like vampires trying to look sexy doing this. That's what they do. It's awful. Don't watch it. It's a terrible movie. This has been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Toodles.